Welcome. Today I'm trying to reach the other side of the Black Pond. Never been there before. It will be an interesting journey. We've had some pretty rough winds a couple of days, and there is broken branches everywhere in every size. Even here inside the forest, the wind really messed up some stuff. There's the tree. I wasn't allowed to stand anymore. Back in elementary school, we used to have outings each Friday, and we roamed in these woods. So I've been here before, but that's almost 20 years ago. I've hiked here later on, but not every trail path that is. So what I hike now is actually one trail, but I'm going to jump over to another one. That leads me to the backside of the Black Pond. And the Black Pond has quite an interesting story, and I think I've told that before, but when we get there I will tell you more. I guess this isn't the most hiked part of the forest, as it's quite grown. But there is footprints there. How old? No idea. All around me there is birds singing, so every time I stop I hear some beautiful songs in the distance. There. pond or lake, if you may, with great history. And here is the sign that tells you cannot just go on and fish here. You will need a permit, and you will have to pay for that permit. That rule came to be in 2015. The beauty of a frozen lake. Today I thought I'd be trying this. It's a soup with cauliflower and broccoli. Just for the content of the bag in here. Add some warm water. Stir it for a bit, just to make sure there's no powder left that's not been dissolved by the water. And wait a couple of minutes. In the meantime, I am enjoying this view. Let's see now. That looks good. And how does it taste? Creamy and delicious. It's perfect. And the coffee. Perfect. Few things are more relaxing than this. Just listening to nature, drinking some coffee or tea if you prefer that. while walking along the lake or pond. There's so many nice places to camp, so I guess I'll be camping here a couple of times. Snow is melting, so there is streams and small ponds everywhere. Quite hard not to get wet on your feet. When hiking like I do, I have this map on my phone, but there is mostly marked and visible paths along the route, but sometimes they are badly maintained, and I tend to walk on the opposites of mounds and stuff, not getting lost, but feel so. See here, this is the doings of beavers. So one here too. Look at that one. Beaver. Clearly been here. So this one first. But it's quite old marks. Don't know if there is any beavers here still. Maybe. But it's quite obvious they used to roam here. These are quite fresh, and these belong to a moose. Suddenly, out of apparently nowhere, the trail became visible again. As you can see here, it's quite easy to lose it, and there's patches of snow everywhere. This plateau was very inviting. Let's go out on the edge there. Over in the distance over there, you can see the sea. Hellefjord. Not disappointing at all. Let's see if we can find the trail again. I don't think this was the right path, but I can't turn around now. Okay, so it's steep. I think I'm following the path of an overflown river or something, or stream, perhaps. But here we are. Now this is where most of the water comes in. I remember we had a project in school to clear this stream or river so that it would be easier to add fish to the pond, lake, whatever. It's been some decay in those 20 years. So this is the side I've been many times before. This is tools for carving ice out of the lake. And this was an industry here in the early 1900s. See here how they remove the ice. And this is all ice stacked upon each other there. And you can see here all the men that worked there. They use horses to cut the ice with this thing and transported it down to the sea or the docks where boats were waiting. You can see here, came down there and the boats will be waiting there. Well, it was started in 1866. Quite amazing. The ice here was transported to Denmark. That's quite wild. And you see here the dimensions of the ice house. These are men. It's quite huge. each winter there were 40 to 50 men, 6 to 8 horses who worked. And the ice was steel ice, as we call it, black ice, or and it was 8 to 12 inches thick. That's quite thick ice. And in 1903 there was 37 shippings with together of 30,000 tons of ice from this lake. And the ice bin was Krager's biggest ice storehouse, and it was 450 meters from the dam. The storehouse was 3,740 square meters big and more than 9 meters high, and it could store up to 34,000 tons of ice. That's, yeah, that's quite a lot. They actually shipped ice from Svartjern to all around the North Sea, especially to England, where it was used at the fish market. And they loaded the boats even night and day. It took about 10 to 12 hours to do so, and it was shipped to England in 3 to 4 days. That's impressive. At the time, the ice house was Norway's largest wooden structure, and it was at least 80 by 25 meters. That's approximately 2,000 square meters huge. And all that out from this lake. Quite impressive. Quite impressive indeed. Over 30,000 tons of ice. That's insane. This part of the dam, and it was shipped from here and down to the docks. So now I'm getting close to the car. I just want to say thank you for joining me, and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't done that yet. And that thumbs up button helps too. See you guys next time.